Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. I'm learning to speak English. so, so welcome to Messages for Lightworkers with my amazing co-host Val from Dragonfly Crystals and Next Level Channeling. Hello, Val. Oh, I think one of us might have um might be getting the little wheel thing. I hope it works out. Yeah. Let me Oops. There we go. Let me turn the volume off and we'll just wait for either either Val to come on back or for me to come back, whatever the case may be. But in the meantime, let's just keep on going. And just wanted to say hello to everyone that's here. Okay, so Val will be back in just a moment. And yeah, we'll wait until she gets back and we'll find out what she has been up to and what she's going to be doing next and all that good stuff. So yeah, hope you are all doing well. Hope you're enjoying the start of spring, or what should be the start of spring. I was telling Val, it's still cool up here in Canada. They're in my area, they're calling for snow later on today because I live in Canada. So what can you do? What can you do? So yes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. And you're going to, there you go. She's back. I told you.
My internet
Oh,
got its own problems. It just disappeared. It'll be great for a whole hour, and then just 1 second it'll go out and come back. So
yes, and I have been having the same issues with with mine, where it'll do the same thing. Yeah. And SR Kish, where am I? I'm in Calgary, Alberta. So yeah, right by. Ontario, Kitchener, Ontario. I know Kitchener. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, Kitchener, Ontario. As a matter of fact, a good number of years ago, I can't tell you exactly how many because I might be dating myself. But when I met my ex-husband, now deceased, here in Calgary, and we were taking a trip across Canada to visit his family in New Brunswick. And he kept telling me about this wonderful coffee place called Tim Hortons. And you had to wait until you got to Ontario because it wasn't all across Canada. It was in Ontario. And Kitchener, Ontario, because his grandmother was there in a nursing home, we stopped there. And that's where I had my first Tim Hortons coffee and Tim Hortons donut. And I fell in love.
That was it. Love it. Love it first bite.
It was. It was. Yeah. And as our Kish says, we both look lovely with our hair. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So listen, I'll let you guys know basically how we're going to do the show is first we'll tell you the messages that we have received that we're going to be sharing with you. Mm-hmm. And then we can open it up to questions that you might have. And the way that it works is membership has its privilege. So if you are a member on Val's channel, or if you're a member on my channel and you post a question, you get to go to the top of the list. We take your questions first. After that, it's anyone who makes a PayPal donation or who does a super sticker. We will take your questions next. And then everyone else will kind of go towards the end as time permits. Okay. Just so that if you're wondering, well, I was there before the show started and I asked a question, why are all these people going ahead of me? That's just so you kind of have an idea of what the way that we do things. So yeah, if you want to know actually, you know what we can do is we can in here, I think we can post our PayPal accounts.
Oh yeah, and if you donate directly to PayPal, they don't take 5 arms and 5 legs.
Yeah.
It's a sad thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And just bear with me, folks, because I'm going to do the same thing. You can also go down in the description of the Viviani. Thank you. Thank you, Viviani. See, she's posting it up for us. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's great. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I was going to do that myself, but thank you, Viviani.
Yes, and Kish, thank you for being a subscriber. That is nice. You know what? It always amazes me how many people tune into the show and don't subscribe. Yeah. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It just helps with the algorithm and gets our message out to more people who really honestly want to hear what it is that we're sharing. It's just that they don't know who we are. They don't know where we are. And sometimes I wonder how that can be because, I mean, we're Val and Marina. Like,
I mean, how can they miss us?
Yes, totally. Totally. So there you go. So this is episode 68. So 68 weeks we have come to you on Thursday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to deliver the messages. Yes. And today's message is really, really good. So why don't you start us out, Val?
Yeah, when I asked, the messages for Lightworkers guides, what it is that they wanted this show to be about, and they said kindness. And, you might have noticed in this energy that we're having that there's a lot of people that are getting triggered and a lot of stuff going on, and everybody's kind of heightened in their irritation levels, and a lot of stuff is going on. And no matter what, for ourselves as well, something that they wanted us to look at and concentrate on is that beautiful, beautiful kindness that you can give others, because, when you extend your energy out, the quality of that energy is going to return to you. Now, what quality do you want? Do you want to give beautiful kindness out and have that flow back to you times 10? I think so, rather than irritation or not understanding someone or giving them the space to be the way they are. And what I got is welcome to abundance. So you get an abundance of that energy back to you. That kindness will return many-fold to you. And what else is going to happen? These cards are perfect. Your vibration's going to rise up, because it's a natural thing when you're in that beautiful state. Because as you express that energy, it builds your light up immediately. You start to feel better. Oh, I felt better. And the person that you paid kindness to starts to feel better. And what else does it do? It increases your knowledge about how the world works. And it makes you take pause. Oh, this really created quite a different feeling and a different energy. It's immediate. You don't have to wait. you're going to know right away. That felt pretty good. So they also wanted one last card, embrace this magical moment that you're experiencing this transformational energy of kindness. It's transformational for you and for everyone that you come into contact with. It's just like paying it forward at Starbucks when you pay for somebody behind you and they pay for somebody behind them, kind of thing. It is one of those things that is self-perpetuating. So,
Totally.
So, yeah. What about you, Nina? You had a beautiful part that went to this as well.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So I had pulled from the Archangel Michael Oracle cards. And what I got was, don't settle for less. Followed by, yes, you are connected. And then, no, it's not the time. And I thought, you know what? These really, really work very well with Val's message. And they always do. Our guides are always in sync. And this is a case of not only knowing your worth, but appreciating that everyone else has got their own worth as well. And we have to kind of honor where they are on their journey in the same way that we honor our journey. So like I said to Val, we are all going to the same destination. Some of us are traveling by plane. Some of us are traveling by car. Some of us are getting on a motorcycle. Some of us are taking the train. Some of us are walking. The bottom line is we are all going to the same destination. So, understand someone else's journey. And be kind in understanding what their journey is. And yeah, you are correct, right? When you're in that feeling of abundance and sharing and being kind to someone else, you do it not because you're expecting something back, but you do it because it just feels good
immediately.
Yes. And you absolutely want to feel good. And you can take joy in knowing that it's, how can I put this? Like Val was saying about doing something nice for someone in a grocery store or whatnot. One of the things that is fairly popular up here, and I'm sure it is down in the States as well, is, yes, when I'm going through the Tim Hortons drive-through, there are times, especially if it's a long line and you wait, I'll get to the window and I'll pay for my order and I'll pay for the order for the person behind me. Right? And then you drive away. You don't stand there and wait for them right?
For them
so
to give
say,
you.
yeah, that was me. You just drive away, but you feel so good. And you wonder how that person felt when they got to pay for theirs and they were told, oh no, yours has been taken care of.
It's pretty amazing. I've had it done like 4 times.
Yes. Yes. And you just, whatever kind of day you were having, boom, you feel so much better.
You
right?
really do.
So it might inspire that person to say, well, gee, that was awful nice. You know what? I'll look after the next guy. How's that?
Exactly.
Right? And that it multiplies and multiplies and multiplies. So kindness goes a long way. And we have to keep that in mind. We really, really have to keep that in mind. So
Absolutely.
one of the things that I forgot to do was, hey, you guys, I'm going to go back and say hello to some of the folks that are in here. So Ellen R. is a new member. Rhonda Forrest is a new member. And Peppermint Candy is a new member. Welcome. Welcome to the new members. Bora Bora is here. We have got Viviani. Hello, Viviani, my friend. We have got Marianne Spinella. We have got D. Alloway Girl. Hello. We've got Ariel and Viviani. Ariel, here we go. Rose Almazon. Hello, Rose. Ellen Garcia. S.R. Kish, another Canadian. Hello. Garnet McCleary. And Teresa Baltazar. Hello, Teresa. Joyful Journey. Hello, sweetheart. Who else? Patty D. Nice to see you here. Katie H. Hello, Katie H. And okay. Oh, Claudia, Cat Mama, do you drop in? Hello. We have got Jana. Jana is here. Welcome. We have got, who else is here? Let me just go down below. I don't want to miss anyone. Laura Singer. Hello. And thank you, Viviani, for putting up the links to the PayPals. That's wonderful. Maria is receiving abundance, has joined us. Harley is here. All right. We have got Rossi. Hello, Rossi. And let me see. I'm going down. Sal Rods. Hey, Sally. Nice to see you. Sonia Panola. And I said Joyful Journey. Oh, look at that tarot stash. Hey, Gerald.
Gerald.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Nice to see you here. Karen Adams, who is also a member. Nice to see you here, Karen. Sharon is here. Wow. Oh, Sharon is having a bad day. Well, hopefully a message will make it better.
Yeah.
And Rossi, I'm going to put that up for Junisphere. Let me see. Cheryl, Plant Lady, hello. Luna Sparkles. I like that name. Hey, nice to see you here. So thank you guys for joining us. And I will put up, what is it now? Just a second. Rossi said, yeah, Junosphere has a few days left in her GoFundMe. She still has not met her goal. Okay. So yes, if you can support a fellow light worker, yes, by all means do that. See what she has on her GoFundMe page and whatnot. So there you go. Thank you. And Ariel, yes, I do have. I did star your question, and okay, this is lovely. Are you the first time to messages for Lightworkers? Because I noticed you've got a wrench, so I hope that it's the first time for messages for Lightworkers. That would be wonderful. Thank you for being here. Okay, all right. Let me make sure that I haven't missed anyone. We go down to the bottom of the list. Thank you for indulging me as I do this. Hello, Kika. Okay. So let's get to some of the questions that we have. Unless, look at me just taking control, like
You're hosting. You are in control.
But yeah, but no.
Yes.
What else can we say, my dear friend? What else can we say to encourage these lovely people to just hold your space? Hold your space. I know that it's scary out there.
It is, it may be challenging, and it may be something that is you have to dig deep for. When the minute somebody does something, you get a smidge triggered, but rise above that in that moment, rise above it and think kindness, because you will transcend where you're at from that grand gesture, and you will move mountains for yourself and others. Think of it that way.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. I'm going down the list, and in no particular order, we will do now. Dee Alloway says, "Oh, my 13-year-old beagle blew out both his rear ACLs. Ouch. Can this guide help me with how he is doing? Does he want to tell me anything?" Well, let's find out. Hey, Sharon. Sharon is a new member. Welcome. Welcome. And Karen Adams says, yeah, more wrenches than I've ever seen. Yeah. All right. What do we have? Girl. Okay.
Well, he's kind of saying, it hurts, and he kind of has those sharp pains, but he says if he rests, it feels a lot better. So, being that he's also 13 years old, he's going to want to rest a lot anyway. Your beagle is definitely, it's probably going, I don't know how long these things take to heal, a long time on the knees. But it looks like he's going to be, biding his time by laying down and doing a lot of resting if he isn't now, because it hurts him to move around a lot there on his knees. And so just give him a lot of love, take him to his food. If that makes sense. Carry him.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And take him over there. He'd really appreciate that. Things like that, little extra service, he's saying he would really love. And he said he would like the pampering. So, to be honest with you, he would like that extra attention. So it's going to take a bit. It's going to take a long while, because that's, ligaments, and they've been overstretched, and like a rubber band, it's going to take the muscles around it are going to need to rest and regenerate.
Yes.
So, just help him out by pampering, picking him up and taking him to his food, etc. And outside when he has to go, if you can, if he's not too big to pick up.
Yes, because my feeling is that this was always a very, very active dog. And it's kind of like, how some people are active all their life, but as you get older, there are certain things that, the mind is willing. The body says, hold on, not so fast.
Not so fast.
Right? So this is kind of what I'm getting from him, and that this is all is in perfect timing. Things are going to work out, right? And yes, he just needs to understand that he needs to be comfortable, right? So that he's not putting too much pressure on those. And Hypnicity wanted to know, can a Reiki master help her dog? Absolutely. It's an energy transfer, so absolutely. And Hypnicity says, I can send healing energy. What's a dog's name? So Alloway just let us know what the dog's name is, and yeah, we will absolutely. Hypnicity can send out some healing energy, and we can send out some healing energy as well.
Yeah.
So I hope that that is helpful. All righty. And our lovely Viviani would like a message from her guides, please and thank you. And I'm gonna ask you guys if you've posted a question, I'm gonna ask you to before we read on it to just let me know that you are here. Otherwise, there's no. Yeah, we're not going to go into the energy if you're not here with us. So that way, it gives someone else the opportunity to jump in your spot. There you go. And yes, that's very kind of you, Hypnicity. Very kind.
Yeah, very nice.
So Viviani, message from my guides. Now, I know you're there. I saw you. Okay.
They're really giving you a big honor here, Viviani. They're saying cosmic heart, devotion, potency.
Wow.
Make your life a moving prayer. So that is about the energy you have around you and helping you. So they also are giving me the card Happy, Happy. These cards come after these two cards. I'm just going to show you these. The never-ending story and the round and round, because this is about readdressing the same thing over and over when this is really where you're at. The truth is this. This is energy that is not productive, but this is where you're at with this beautiful, the truth of who you are and the truth of your power and the truth of your energy and light. That's what you are. This is right here. So let's file these away. Let's be in the truth of that beauty and glorious light that you are, because you're fabulous.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hello, Bernie girl. Hello, Ron DeForest. I mentioned you earlier, Ron, as being a member. Thank you for that. And Viviani, my cards mirror Val's cards. Okay, I got You're Ready for More, and just look at that blossom, right? And that's what it talks about. It says your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. So as you're getting more in tune with your spiritual side, yeah, you're growing. I then get be honest with yourself. And this says, all your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth and then let source take it from there, which is wonderful. I end with step into the limelight. Oh. Yeah, you're.
And sorry, Marina, go ahead.
Oh, you're ready to step in the limelight, in the spotlight. You're ready to shine. Don't back away from it. Go with it. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I stepped on your.
No.
I was just so excited because I caught Viviani hosting the Akashic record. What is it? Akashic Sisters, or no, Akashic Adventure. Oh my gosh, she was so good. Oh, perfect. It was like she was a pro and has hosted for years and years. She was in the spotlight on the stage, and I was blown away. So nice. If you guys haven't caught Akashic Adventures, please do so. And also Akashic Sisters as well.
Yes.
But I mean, Viviani, I was so proud of you.
Perfect. Yes. She's definitely ready for that spotlight.
Yeah, absolutely.
That goes without saying. Yeah. All righty. So let me where are we here? we have got, hold on. We have got Karen Adams, who is a member. She would like to have a message. If you have time, thank you for all that you do. Oh, you're more than welcome. May I have a guide? Oh, guide message. Okay. Message from her guides.
Okay. Got it.
Message from her guides.
Got it. Oh, Viviani's practicing mediumship too. As you should be.
Yes.
I'm delighted.
Yes. Yeah. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
and she has just, we're just completing the Achieving Union 30-day course. And Viviani is part of that. And
excellent.
doing great. So
excellent.
Karen Adams. Message from the guides. Okay.
That's interesting.
Oh. Okay.
Goodness sakes.
Karen, if you have been taking a back seat to either a person or a situation, now is the time to set your boundary and say enough. Okay? Because your prayers are being answered. What it is that you want to manifest, what it is that you're looking for, the changes that you're looking for are just ready to come to fruition. Just a few little things on your part. Number one, get your power back. Don't let anyone tell you what your worth is. You determine your worth and what is working for you and what you are going to be putting out. Okay. And then regain your focus. It's time to go inward. It's time to concentrate on what it is that you want. It's time to put yourself first. You're not being selfish by doing that. Self-care is really, really important. And yet you are about to have that little breakthrough. So yeah, get your power back and know that your prayers are being answered. There you go.
I love that. And mine mirrors Marina's message as well, because I got the never ending story. Again, I shuffled. But this is about being in a situation where the same thing happens over and over, and you just haven't taken the steps to extricate yourself from it. Next to that is soulmates. So it kind of indicates a situation where you might be with someone or around someone who is reasonable some of the time and not reasonable other times. But there's a fork in the road for you. So that's decision-making time. You'll survive this. It says new solutions and beginnings are coming. So this is about you, a vision for new earth. And it says it's happening. Keep holding that vision. So this is you shifting. There's a lot of protection energy while you're going through this, whatever you're going through. A lot of, they're asking you to trust the universe, that they have your back no matter what is going on, and that you'll be protected and you're going toward your divine purpose in life. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Okay. Just have to put up there questions. Questions are closed. I don't know that that we'll be able to get to everyone because I wasn't paying attention to how many were started, but we will do the best that we can. All righty. And Karen, I hope that was helpful. Yes. Yeah. Ron DeForest, who is a member, says, my main priority is getting my MacBook fixed. shouldn't be too hard. Once that's done, I'll be taking courses. I want to take positive steps forward.
Yay.
Yeah.
I am so excited for you, Ron.
Yes. Yeah. Making steps in the right direction can sometimes be a little it can feel a little scary, right? But
intimidating, or maybe, am I worthy? Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Well, everybody feels like that in the beginning.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Ron. We love you too.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Sarah. Sally would like to know, may I have a message from my guides on spiritual matters?
Absolutely. Let me get my most spiritual cards out. The secret language of light.
Yeah, perfect. Oh.
They're only my most, but there are many good decks out there.
Yes. Yeah. And hello, Starfish Jenny. Nice to see you here.
Good to see you.
And Sally says, I'm here, spirit me. Nice. Nice. Okay. Well,
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. Sally, things are going to get better. I know you've heard this before, but there's a reason that it keeps coming up. Pay attention to how it is that you are putting out your intention, okay? Because I start off with the moon card for you, and that's it's a little emotion. It's a little kind of, delving into things to some extent on certain projects, but you're not exactly quite sure where it is that you want to put your energy. And then, oddly enough, I get the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups. Okay. Oh, Pisces moon. Okay. All right. So yeah, the Six of Swords is moving away to calmer waters. So things are going to get better. You are going to be able to make decisions to get you to where you want to be. Where with the Six of Cups, it's nostalgia. It's going back to where things were happy and whatnot. And sixes are angels trying to communicate with you. So they want you to definitely pay attention. 10 of Cups, honey, things are going to change, and they're going to change for the better. So I know, patience. If I wanted patience, I'd have been a doctor, but just hang in there. Dude, sorry. What'd you get, Val?
Well, there's a little bit of ancestral chain breaking that you need to do. And they're saying ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So break the chains. And it may not even be ancestral so much as how your mind has thought up to now about you and your circumstances and what has gone on in the past. Breaking that thought pattern and thinking anew, completely anew, so that you don't go back to those same circling thought patterns. So what I also see here, when I see this card, soul mating, it's you aligning with your higher self. It's you aligning with, this is happening now. You're already stepping in and doing this. You've already been aligned, but you're acknowledging it more. So that is really it. And the universe says, trust the niggle. In other words, trust that intuition you have innately. Yeah. This is your intuition. You have it. And the divine feminine energy. This is all about your opening up to yourself and giving yourself compassion and love. Finally, what they're saying to you is, you are expanding. look at this expansion card.
Yeah.
This is happening. It's already happening. So they're very excited for you. And so they've given you the little tips they can, which is get rid of the old way your mind worked about how you've shown up in the past and how you are today. Just, that's not you.
Yeah.
Trust your intuition. Align with that higher source, which you do anyway, and give yourself a lot of compassion. You're expanding. That's their message, and I love it. I love that message.
Beautiful. It is. It is. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Let me see who. Did we do hypnicity?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Hypnicity says, any message from my guide since my third eye opened last Saturday. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Oh.
That's kind of a big occasion.
It is. Hey, Amanda Carroll. Nice to see you here. She's listening.
Hi, Amanda Carroll.
And Amanda is a member. Thank you for being a member, Amanda.
Sally says, I thought I was expanding because too many treats.
No.
Well, there's many ways you can expand.
Yes.
Energetically.
Yes. And I'll tell you something. Look, I have chocolate.
Yeah.
And I have it close to my computer now because apparently dark chocolate helps you ground, center, whatever. So it's for medicinal reasons.
Well, I am a big Harry Potter fan, and Harry was told to eat chocolate because of the Dementors. So it's to recover from them. I'm like, yes. Man, that is my kind of, medicinal purpose.
Totally. Totally. And I don't have to feel guilty about having it because I can say, you know what? It helps in my spiritual practice.
It's for your spiritual practice. It's grounding.
It's grounding. It helps.
I have to ground.
Yes, totally. And yeah. And it certainly helped. The last time when Colleen suggested it and I did it certainly helped. So there you go.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hypnicity. Yeah, your things are going to get a little more emotional as your third eye opens more. You're going to be even more sensitive to what's going on. Okay, this is going to be able to bring you a lot more clarity when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your business, when it comes to projects and so on. So I get the Page of Pentacles. I also get the Hierophant, which is the higher knowledge, the institutional knowledge, all the good things, all the history that comes with that. As long as you're take steps to make sure that you're protected. Okay, so if you need to, ground yourself, even if you do it a couple times a day, whenever you feel the need. If you think that something is coming into your energy field and it doesn't feel good, you can just mentally say to yourself, oh yeah, I need to clear this. And even if you're out in public, doing one of these, people just think, oh, she just brushed something off her face, right?
Yeah.
But you just cleared something that was in your field. And you're going to find that you're going to enjoy being able to connect with people that are on an emotional level. And also, now that your third eye is open, be careful what you wish for, because you will manifest what you need. So you're, yeah, think positive, think, be clear in what it is that you want, because you're going to get it.
Yeah,
There you
that's a
go. That's what I got.
good way to say that. I like that. And they're telling you to stay the course. Don't panic. You're going in the right direction. Yeah, by this, prayers are answered is really you communicating with the divine, which is happening. So it's beautiful.
Yes.
And what I'm getting here is if you are in any kind of polarity relationship, a relationship that is, you kind of are yin and yang, kind of pulling and pushing. This is one of those times where it's whole growth and conflict. So you're going to have to allow yourself to step back and really assess what is going on. But don't give up on love. This is just, see, everybody's going through their stuff. We're all doing it. But
yes,
they're telling you, trust the timing of everything that is happening for you. Trust this timing. You're in, and this card is really what's happening to you. The blue flame. And what is this blue flame about? It's spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So they're telling you about some things that are maybe in your face, but you and your prayers are being answered. Stay the course. You're in the right place. Just because stuff comes up in relationships or whatever, love relationships or family, it doesn't matter. Just step back, take a breath, and assess the situation. Trust the timing of everything. You're listening to your inner guidance, and they love it. They love it. You're right on target. They're just giving you a heads up about the duality of Earth and the polarity of, that could show up in relationships. So, yeah.
Totally. And Lori Hunsinger just said, trust the timing is nice to hear. I'm claiming that message for myself.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yes.
And even for the rest of you, we may not get to your particular question, but sometimes you're going to get a message through somebody else's reading. So take what resonates with you, take that for yourself, leave what doesn't resonate, but listen to other people's messages, because sometimes, there is more than one way to get the message to you. Okay. Absolutely. So there you go. All righty. Where?
Yeah, that might be it, Hypnicity. Your sisters and you are kind of like polar opposites on the political. And this is the thing that can cause a little friction and whatnot. But, step back. You're doing just exactly what you need to do and where you're at. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And Joyful Journey says, what do I need to know about my career choices? I need to decide between a clinic job and a job at the hospital.
Oh,
okay.
Clinic job or a job at the hospital?
Oh, now, do not make life decisions based on what a psychic or tarot reader tells you, please. Because this is entertainment purposes only and so on. But my inclination is to say clinic. And the reason that I say that is I think, Joyful, that you are an empath, and being in a hospital and surrounded by but all the things that happen in a hospital might be a little overwhelming. So absolutely. And Joyful, ask your pendulum. Absolutely. Why not? Yeah.
I kind of got the opposite for a little different reason.
Okay. That works.
It's and it doesn't matter. You could do either. But when I saw the hospital and I looked at the clinic, I felt like the clinic could have some personality conflicts. A small clinic, you're in a situation where there's a lot of personalities that are close and intermixed. And I saw that it isn't that fun. In the hospital, in a more sterile environment, we'll say, but in a hospital, it's a broader perspective, and people don't focus in on the personalities so much, and so it feels more comfortable to you. But if Marina knows you and knows you have to put your boundaries around you because you're an empath, because we all are, you know what works best for you in those circumstances. And if that's the case, the clinic would be best, even with the personality things. But there are going to be some who are a little lordy over on you kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, because that's how, in the clinic.
Totally. Yeah. And my first impression was clinic. And then as I heard Val talk and as I put the cards down, it was like the cards kind of confirmed what Val was saying. So I start off with the high priestess, kind of, someone who knows what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
And followed by the 7 of Cups, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So I thought, okay, alrighty. So that could very well be, you know what it is that you're doing. And all of a sudden you come across someone who kind of is, has a stake, a financial stake in the clinic. And they're going, no, this is the way we're going to do things, because their thinking is a little skewed. So I think that I'm going to change my initial feeling and say, based on the cards and what Val said, yeah, it is entirely possible that the smaller clinic, you just might end up with some personalities who think that they know your job. They've never done your job, but financially they think they know your job.
Exactly. So. How you described it was exactly right. Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Joyful. I hope that
you kind of at it from all different angles. So you get the whole picture and you can.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
We went around the whole thing and looked at it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. And Katie H, if you're here, we will. Oh, hey, Michelle, Astrological Tarot.
Yeah.
In a hospital, supplied healer 30 years ago. Nice. Wish I could find her. Okay. So Katie H.
Yeah.
Yes, she's here. Wonderful. Okay. Messages from guides on moving.
Okay.
Messages from guides on moving. Katie H. moving. Oh,
nope. No, wait.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. You're going to be moving, and it is going to be a much better place for you, because you're moving away from some things that are just not really sitting well with you right now. This is, oops. Excuse me. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Okay. Yeah. Hold your ground. This is something that you know that you want to do, and there is someone who's trying to to kind of convince you that maybe you need to stay back. I think it could be either a female family member or a strong female presence in your life. You do what you need to do. And yeah, I get the 6 of Swords. So this is going to calmer waters. I think this is going to be a good move.
Right. I think so. And they're saying have no fear. Oh, are you done, Marina?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, yes.
I agree. Have no fear. So go out there. Make a decision on a place you want to move into. Absolutely, 100%. It's almost over. What does that tell you?
Yes.
Moving to calmer waters.
Yes.
And this is, yes, you are correct, is about listening to your inner guidance. Yes, moving.
Yeah.
You can definitely, and I see when I looked at you moving, I saw there'll be some surprises and things you have to deal with, but that's what you have to do when you move to new places. But you're going to be great. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And she says, yeah, they've been pushing it hard.
Yeah.
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 It's
almost over, Katie.
Yes. Yeah.
It's almost over.
The worst is behind you.
The worst is behind you.
Absolutely. Okay. We have got now, excuse me, Marianne Spinella. If you're here, just let us know. And we're at 56 minutes. We're going to try to get to everyone, but I can tell you right now we're not going to be able to, but we'll do what we can. Okay. So Marianne is here. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. Will my daughter Ariel move from New York to live with me in Florida so she can add to her education? All right, let's see. Will her daughter move to Florida? Go back to school. Will her daughter move to Florida? Okay.
I have to get my tarot cards out for this one.
Yeah. I think she will. Just make sure, Marianne, that this is something that both of you want and both of you understand. If she's got her own place, that's perfect. If she's going to be moving in with you, make sure that both of you understand what the ground rules are from day one. Okay? And know that your daughter is an adult. She's coming back to you as an adult, not as a child. So it has to be a different type of relationship. All right. What I would say to you is, yes, make sure that you realize your daughter is an adult, and you can't tell her what to do. It's not going to work out if that is what happens. So, you have an opportunity to maybe help out, and that's great. But again, I'm getting, just know that you're helping out an adult, and she is doing things differently than you are, and she's going to continue to do things differently than you are. Don't get into arguments and whatnot. So it's I think it would be a good opportunity for her. For you, I'm saying proceed with caution and just know what you're getting into.
And my cards, Marina just read my cards. Now, in the beginning, it looks really good. She's coming in, but you haven't really got the ground rules down because she's an adult and you can't really treat her like she's your daughter and she's in your house as a teenager, because no.
Yeah.
So there's some emotional hidden things. You haven't laid them out on the table yet. And you're going to have expectations of her living with you and spending time with you, but she's doesn't, may not have that time. So you're laying ground rules, but she doesn't need ground rules because she's an adult. You're going to have strength. There's going to be some things that are going to irritate you, a little bit of heartbreak. And, you're feeling like in some moments everything's okay. But if you can't get along like two roommates, like hands-off roommate, this could be the result. But in the end, if you can do it all well, do it like a roommate and you're going to hands off, it'll be the sun. Yes. There'll be a little bit of this, maybe not as dramatic as we're saying, but you're going to have that. It's normal. Kids move back home. There's always this angsty stuff that it's not abnormal.
Yeah, because we tend to see them as in our mind's eye, they are children.
Yeah.
And they need our guidance.
Exactly.
And there's things that they can't do on their own. And do they realize what the dangers are out there and all that kind of stuff?
But they're all like, we don't.
Yeah. Gotta let go of that. Absolutely gotta let go of that. All righty.
As long as those expectations aren't there, you guys are gonna be fine. The sun is your final card.
Yes. Yeah, totally. Okay, I'm just checking. We did. Where am I? All right. So our last question is going to be from Ariel. And Ariel says, hello, first time here, desperately needing clarity. My relationship just ended. Will we work things out and end up together? Is he the right person for me? Okay. I'm going to pull some cards for you, Ariel. But I want you to spend a little bit of time just contemplating if you're here. Can you let us know if you're here or
I don't think I have to go very far.
Yeah.
No. And this is you taking care of yourself. This is you moving on to more beautiful things that are in store for you, and many wonderful ideas and great things are coming. I just get tons of beautiful cards from the end of this relationship. You have no idea. You are leaving something that is best ended from these two cards. So, good for you.
Yeah, absolutely. This is, I start off with the Empress, and that's you needing to kind of, look after yourself. Look after the and know that you have the power to take the steps to come out of this, and you're doing well. You need to pay attention to the finances and to make sure that you that whatever settlement there is between you and your partner, that it's equitable and that it's fair. Because this is the energy that I've got coming is this is this is a guy who wants things done his way, my way or the highway. And you damn well better be happy that I'm allowing you to do blah, 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 blah. This is not the kind of energy that you want around you. The other thing that the Emperor being right next to the Empress tells me that yeah, this is you are going to have success in terms of whatever legal matters are happening there. And then I get the death card. Honey, it's over. This is done. This is done. And what happens with the death card is the relationship ends, but it gives an opportunity for new things to come in. Just make sure that you take do not be looking for another relationship right away, because what you're going to do is you're going to end up taking all the baggage from this one with you to the next one.
You need integration time and letting go and releasing all that stuff. And then I see you going off on a new journey, a new adventure.
Yeah.
So beginning afresh. So wonderful, wonderful things are coming for you from that journey. And
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Just
embrace that. Yeah.
Exactly. And take time to recover, because I think
there's some grief you go through too, right, Marina?
Yes. Yeah.
When you separate, you go through a little.
Absolutely. Yeah. And take a little bit of time and go into some introspection and find out that, you know what, no relationship ever ends because one person has done all things wrong. Relationships end because one person might be doing something and the other person is allowing it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to you need to own what's yours. You need to see and accept what your part in the downfall of the relationship was, without judgment and without feeling bad. Just recognize the part that you played. And once you do that introspection, once you do that work, you will have a much better idea of the kind of person that you are looking for, the kind of person that you are compatible with. And just take your time. Things happen when they are supposed to, sometimes not when we want them to, but there you go.
Yeah. And I'm saying also, Ariel, once you get past that grief of the separation and you've gone through that analysis, self understanding of what that all was about and what you learned from that relationship, you won't take that baggage with you to the next one.
Yes.
So what Marina is explaining is that you get to go forward with a clean slate after all of that. So Ron saying, eat a gallon of ice cream and heal your heart. Yeah, exactly. When the time is right, the next person will show up. But definitely you rushing into more relationships, they're asking you to have a relationship with yourself. And that Empress relationship, that nurturing and care for yourself. And
And 36 is a number. That's all. It's just a number. And you want to have someone, and this is not just for you, Ariel, but for everyone. You want to have people in your life that make your life better, that make you glad for being around, someone that you can laugh with, someone that you can have fun with. In order to bring that person into your life, you need to be at the same vibration that they are.
Right.
So if you're struggling with your luggage down here and the person that you want is up here, the chances of you two coming together really aren't that good. But when you do your work, when you do things that you take responsibility for what you've done, you can release the other person, you can grieve the relationship, but also be thankful and say thank you for teaching me that I need to stand up for myself. Thank you for showing me that it's important that I speak my mind, and all that kind of stuff. Then you raise your vibration, your energy, and all of a sudden, there you go. You're getting aligned to that person that you're meant to be with.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, Sherry says, late as usual. Yeah, we're just getting ready to say goodbye. Yeah.
Well,
So anyway, thank you. Thank you for those of you that joined us here. I'm sorry we didn't have a chance to get to all your questions, but you know what? Come on back next week, because next week Val is going to be our hostess with the mostest.
yes.
And yeah, we'll do this again, and we'll deliver the messages, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I know it. So
Yeah, absolutely.
anyway, and Val, as always, thank you for being my lovely, knowledgeable co-host.
Thank you as well, my wonderful co-host who has wisdom coming out like crazy.
Yeah, 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 I try. So yes, you guys don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Go down in the description of the video and leave a comment after the video, so it just gets us out in front of more people. And take an Akashic class from Val. You will not be disappointed.
Thank you. And get a reading from Marina, because I've had one and you won't believe how great they are. Oh my gosh. I'm still going, and this happened, and that happened, and that happened, and you said that would happen. And it did.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect.
Yeah.
All righty. Okay, you guys have a great rest of your day. And yeah, if you want to come back at 7, I'm going to have Colleen, Cool Crow, and Cleo the Seer on the channel. Kitchen Table Issues, we'll be discussing politics.
Very good.
There we go. All right.